I'm going to make the towers one of these two shapes. This shape is definitely stronger than this. I think there's a lot more advantages to this. This is probably what I'm going to do. And the reason this kind of shape is stronger than this, it's like an eggshell versus a cone-ish, is because say you have pressure pushing on here. Well, it's circular around that way, right? So if you have pressure pushing in here, this section wants to move that way. So it pushes the force into the wall around it. But the wall going up and down is flat. So there's nothing there ahead of it to stop it. So it could just cave in, right? So all the force is taken up by the parts around the sides. Oops, I love touchscreen. Anyway, on this one, if something presses on here, yeah, it has the circular part around, the same as the cone, but material here and here is also in the, past the plane of where the pressure is coming from. So a lot of the force here gets transferred into up, down, around. It just gets transferred into all the directions. And consider I'm building this all by hand and carrying all the materials. I want the most strength for the amount of material possible. Well, I want that anyway, even if I was making my walls super thick. So I'm going to go with this. Just to give you an idea of the scale, this line here is the second floor, third floor, and then the roof. And I think that'll probably be what the height's going to be. Now another advantage of this shape over this is that more of the weight is below and less weight is up high. So there's as it goes up, the floors get incrementally smaller, so there's less weight on the whole thing. The first floor, or the second floor, is actually a little bit fatter than this one. So you get a little bit bigger floor, but then they get smaller above that. Anyway, a tricky thing here is I want to put ribs on the inside, like on the inside of the wall. Here, let me see. Going up here, maybe like 8 of them or something. I'll have to measure how far they are. So they'll go up and hold up the second floor. Now I don't want to just have the ribs going along the floor because they'll be leaning, and if something's heavy pushing down on them, they could go like that, right? And now that happens with either way, but this one, the higher you get up, the more they're leaning over. So to get up to the second floor, it's closer to vertical than this. So I think I'm just going to make a vertical thing, and it'll be fatter at the bottom and get skinnier as you go up. And I'll be able to put shelves between them, so they'll be useful for stuff. And then the wall starts, leaning over more, and to do the same thing, I'd have to start the wall, the flange, whatever you call it, the wall pillar way out here to get up to there. So I'm thinking of just having the concrete ones go up to here, and then having a wood floor and having wood posts holding up the next floor. And this will have an openable roof of some kind. I don't know what the details of that'll be. I'll worry about that when I get up there. Oh, and the hole up here is almost 2 meters across, so like 6 feet-ish. Oh, the next question is, how do I get this shape? Well, I think I'm just going to keep making the wall the way I've been doing it, with 5 foot wide by 2 foot tall sections. But every layer I'll just tilt it in a little bit more as I go up. So it won't be perfectly smooth, but on a thing this big, with pieces that small, it'll be close enough to smooth. Alright, if I put 8 of these little short walls around, that leaves an acceptable space between them that can be bridged easily. It's like 2.5 meters, 8 feet-ish. And then this central pillar, I think it's going to have a spiral staircase going through it. So I can have wood going from there to there, there to there, there to there, there to there. So there'll be wood floor all the way around except for the hole here, and that's where you come up. And there will probably be another, like a staircase on the outside too. Yeah, I think that's gonna be pretty spectacular. Right. Alright, get cracking. Alright, before I mark all this out, I'll continue the digging, since I'm feeling pretty good right now. Ooh, that looks way different than 2 days ago. Oh, nice work, Jaimie. Well, I just dug for the rest of the day. Oh, that's looking real good. Alright, enough digging for today. My arms are gonna fall off. I need to mark out where my short walls are going. That's what I need to do. So, the first one, I'll just have to pick a spot. I don't know, right about there. And there's 8 of them. So there'll be one here, one at 90 degrees of this, one at 90 degrees to that, one straight across, and then halfway between all those. So let me see. Between this one and the one that's 90 degrees, my tape measure only works in feet, so I need to do feet here. Alright, this is 12 feet here. If I go 90 degrees, 12 feet there, then the length from here to there will be the hypotenuse of a 90-degree triangle. So that means this 12 feet squared plus that 12 feet squared, which is 288, 144 plus 144, yeah, 288. The square root of 288 will be the diagonal distance. Oh, square root, I don't have a calculator here. 15 times 15 is 225. 17 times 17 is, hold on, 170 plus an extra 70, 240 plus 49, 289. Whoa, is that right? 289? So that means this is almost exactly 17 feet across, yeah. Because 17 squared is 289, and this is the square root of 288. So just under 17 feet from here or there. Oh. Wow, alright, so if there's one right there, there should be one right about there, and then one halfway between. Alright, so I've got 3 short walls on this wall before the tower diverges and starts cutting in this way. So right here I need to dig, I guess, a little trench down here, maybe a foot or so wide, and a little over a meter out, because I want the wall to be a meter wide, so the foundation should be a little bit bigger. Alright, let me grab my digging stuff. Alright, it's a bit soggy in there, so I'm gonna throw some sand and rocks. Something or other. I think that might have been a little bit overkill. That thing is really deep. Whatever, it's fine. I think the term overbuilt is overused. So why do I keep talking about making the foundation deep enough? Well, if you have a foundation on the surface and it starts pressing down, it'll push the dirt below it out to the sides, and then that dirt can, and then the foundation can sink, right? But if something's further deep down, the foundation pushes on the dirt, and the dirt tries to get out and up, but there's already dirt on the side, so it has nowhere to go because there's dirt all around it keeping that pressed in, so the foundation is really solid.